create template icon. It's a template with a hammer over the top of it. We'll open up a separate dialog box. Really quickly, this dialog box is a bully. When it is open, I actually can't do anything over on the other side of the world with your MicroStation environment. But you'll notice that it actually allowed me to click in there. So I'm trying to pan, I'm trying to zoom, right? Nothing going. It'll actually allow me to click in there and actually hide itself. So if you ever have a non-responsive MicroStation environment, make sure that your create template dialog box isn't hiding something. For that reason, I tend to leave this maximized, so it's just in my face, and I can't go get anything else. Not going to dig too far into templates. Both very simple. Again, points get extruded into lines, shapes get extruded into meshes, as well as very complex. We can do a fair amount of logic in here, a lot of ability to do things like turning on and off elements. So we're not going to get all the way into that. But for what we need here, what we need to know is the logic of a template is actually defined by the points. And it's actually defined by something called constraints. So the constraint is the relationship between 2 points. In this case, this edge of pavement left point is defined by a slope and a horizontal distance from a parent point, in this case center line, and then we see the values for that. Okay? So this is where the logic, the intelligence of our templates exists, is in the relationships between the points. What I have here, three templates. This is my access road. I mentioned it was a 3-lane. So I got a turn lane there in the middle, a left and a right lane, some sidewalk. It's about a 5-foot sidewalk on either side. Then I mentioned I have some urban road eastbound and westbound. We're on the westbound side, so this is the part of that roadway we're interacting with. Very similar in structure. We'll see that curve, larger sidewalk here. One of the reasons I like my particular workflow here in corridors is this content that I'm showing here, I'm going to have to create my roadways, so both my main line and my access road. And it's actually something that I can leverage then to create the geometry for my returns. This should open up real quick. Just want to confirm that we are seeing the Z-IDEA folder here when you open that up. If not, I'm not as good as workspace management as I expect, but hopefully we're seeing that. If you're not, let me know and I can path you to find it. We're going to go create a new template here. I mentioned I created my geometry in the way